fans here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Posch. Schlager. Leimer. Sabitzer. Leimer. Schmidt. Goes for the shot!
Schmidt has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Aim forwards. Algeria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Sabitzer. Schlager succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Boudaoui. Mahrez. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And he's got his cross in. Cleared without complication. Here comes another oh, smashing header! And he's done it! And it's Algeria who take the lead.
Algeria, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Austria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alaba. Schlager. Posch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nouri. Guiri. Bentaleb. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Posch. Schlager. Schmidt. Leimer. Leimer, gently done. Schmidt. Sabitzer. Guiri. Boudaoui moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played towards the other side. That has found him in acres of space. Alaba can get it clear. Sabitzer. And it's played forward. Sabitzer. Sabitzer played up towards the front line. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nouri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Schlager. Schmidt. Sabitzer. Schmidt. Guiri. Mahrez. Bensebaini shifted upfield. Nouri. That's a cute ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lima. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Algeria making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Bentaleb did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has been cut short. Lima. Sabitzer. Algeria have got themselves in front very early here. Out towards the flank. And it's Lima. Schmidt. He could be in here. Kalajic! It's in! Austria are level. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Austria grab the equalizer and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nice control. Guiri. Guiri puts a cross in. Lima. Nice physical challenge. Bentaleb. Mondi. Over to the left. Played into space. Very nicely done. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. No way through. And the finish! Sabitzer. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Sabitzer. Schmidt. Schlager. Posch. Lienhardt. Schmidt. Lima. And that has been cleared. Bentebaini. Bentaleb. Mandy, gently done. Alaba. Posch. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross in, looks like a good one.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Looks to the other side. Lienhardt. Schmidt. Sabitzer. Lima. Schmidt. Posch. That's good play. Schmidt. Schlager. Schmidt. Schmidt! Boudaoui. Algeria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Guiri looks to get on the end of this. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schlager. Posch. Nouri. Boudaoui. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lima. Schmidt. Lima. Schlager. Posch. Now it's Kalajic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Guiri. And he goes cross-field. Nuri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Schmidt. Lima. Sabitzer. Played out wide. Sabitzer. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now this could be a chance. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Moved on forwards. Schmidt. Schlager. Mahrez. Now it's Guiri. And it's Mahrez. Played towards the other side. Chance! Shoots! Tries to get it clear. Tries to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kalajic. Posch. Lofted upfield. Then Sabaini cuts it out. Budawi. And it's played forward. And here's Mahrez. And here's Mahrez. Hit into the middle. Lienhardt with the clearance. And here's Mahrez. Corner. Mahrez goes short. He's having a shot! Schmidt. Lima. Sabitzer. Lima. Sabitzer. Now it's Guiri. Guiri. Bentaleb. Bensebaini. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez delivers. Proves too strong. Sabitzer. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Guiri. He has a look out. It's anyone's ball now. Lima, aim forwards. Done delicately. Cleared away. It is a corner, good chance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alaba goes for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Bentaleb looks to the other side. Alaba. Lima. Sabitzer. Boudaoui. Mondi. Is onto it in a flash. Great work on the overlap. And that has been cleared. Schlager. Played towards the front line. That had too much on it. Bentaleb. Bensebaini shifted upfield. Guiri. Can he get onto this? And he's onside. And the shot! Just a whisker away. Posh. Sabitzer. And that has been clubbed away. It's a quick ball upfield. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's really well manoeuvred. Guiri. Takes a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's played forward. That's been... Can he finish? He scored! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Sabitzer. Bensebaini. Boudaoui. Mandy, aim forwards. And it's lofted through here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Mahrez with the short one. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Posh. Schlager. Posh. Schmidt. Leimer. Sabitzer. Posh. Oh, nice touch. Schlager. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. Decent chance! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mandy played out to the left flank. That's a throw. Leimer. Now it's Keller. Goes for a shot! Bentaleb. Guiri. Mondi. Mandy goes forward. Oh, terrible pass. Nouri. And we hit half-time, are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen So far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Sabitzer. Alaba. Aim forwards. And here's Lima. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Schmidt. Lima. Lima. And that's aimed into the middle. Guiri. Boudaoui. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that has been knocked clear. Lima. Posh. That's been drilled forward. Bensebaini gets across to intercept that. Boudaoui. Kalajic. Bensebaini gets over and intercepts. Kalajic. Kalajic. No, it's come to nothing. Moved on forwards. Bentaleb. Sabitzer. Schmidt. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Mahrez. And here's Guiri. Schmidt. Guiri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mondi. Bentaleb. Out to the right. Played into the middle. Lienhart with the clearance. And here's Mahrez. Boudaoui. Bentaleb. Here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bentaleb really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bentaleb. Knocks it out wide. Now here's the delivery. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Schmidt. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nouri. Boudaoui. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nori. Now that's a lovely exchange. Bentaleb. Sabitzer. And here's Guiri. It's a loose ball. He's found a way through. Lienhart can get it clear. Lienhart gets it clear. Sabitzer. Well, they could break here. Guiri is onto this. And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sabitzer. Schmidt. Bensebaini cuts out the pass. Nori. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Picks it up out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. Udawi. Mahrez. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Schmidt. Posh. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Defending of the desperate variety. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
That is lovely. That'll be a throw. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's played forward. And it's Mahrez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mahrez. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's shifting through the gears here. It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Posh. That's really well manoeuvred. Bentaleb wins the duel this time. Guiri. Boudaoui. And here's Mahrez. Tries a measured ball. Schmidt. Long ball looking to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nouri. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's hoisted clear. Bensebaini. Bentaleb. Nouri. Oh, that's neat. Boudaoui. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Posh. That has been knocked clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Nouri. Looks to the other side. And it's Mahrez. Mahrez. Oh, sweet feet. Produces a cross. And back out it comes. And that is out of play. Lima. Lienhardt. Posh. Quality ball. Is onto it in a flash. Tries to get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he has been fouled there. Whips it across. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. He can get that clear. Looking here to chip it through. It's a throw-in. Bentaleb. He's had a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Schlager. Moved on forwards. Alaba. Schmidt. Leimer. Sabitzer. Schmidt. Leimer. Lovely bit of skill. Tries a shot! And he's there to get it away. Drives it in. Referee's given a throw. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Schmidt. Leimer. Sabitzer. Leimer, nicely aimed pass. Bentaleb. Mondi. Boudaoui. Bensebaini, gently done. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's played forward. Guiri. Schlager. Leimer. Sabitzer. Leimer. Schmidt. Kalajic. And he'll shoot here! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Leimer. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mandy, aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Posh. Driven forward, Mandy makes the interception. Schmidt. Spread out to the left, and it's Leimer. Leimer charging forward down that flank. Leimer.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bentaleb. And he goes cross-field. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Algeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Lima moved on forwards.
Austria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Mahrez. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Guiri. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Now what about this? Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Schmidt. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Does really well to win the ball there. Kalajic. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Kalajic. Savitzer.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Up towards the front line. And it's Mahrez. And here's Guiri. Played out to the right. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bentaleb played over towards the opposite flank. Boudaoui.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And out it comes again.
Algeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lienhardt played out towards the right wing. That's really well manoeuvred. Baumgartner. Nice looking ball. Savitzer. And that was very necessary.
Austria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's played forward.
Algeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Out to the left it goes. Savitzer. That has been knocked clear.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nouri. Played towards the other side. It's a good-looking delivery. Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Succumbs to the pressure.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a good run down the right. He's going all the way! Nice physical challenge.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Linhart. Algeria, moments now away from seeing this one out. Baumgartner. Schmidt. Proves too strong.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Is onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bentaleb forwards and with intent. Schlager. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Nouri. Guiri.
Algeria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Linhart. Schmidt. Posch. Baumgartner. Bentaleb. Nouri. And it's Mahrez.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Baumgartner. Posch. Baumgartner. Does really well to win the ball there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Baumgartner. Now it's Kalajic. Kalajic. And claimed it back swiftly. And that has been cleared. Guiri. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Mahrez. And that's it. Algeria can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Your reflections then, Jim?
Algeria truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me